In this video, I'm going to discuss that how is it that an astrology chart, or for that matter any divinity, can be used for your personal empowerment. If this is the kind of content which you enjoy, please like, share, comment and subscribe. It helps in the reach of these videos. Namaskar, this is me Nehaa Goyal from Nehaa Goyal Dream Reading, your tarot reader, empowerment coach, DNA astrologer and numerologist. In fact, it happens often in my consultation that I'm approached by those people who have consulted other astrologers and other tarot readers, or for that matter numerologists as well, and they come to me almost psyched that falana astrologer or a falana tarot reader, with all due respect to everybody, has told them that this not so great combination is there in their chart, or this not so great event is going to happen in the chart. Our astrological chart is a snapshot. It's like a slice of time when you were born. So which means that the planets were placed in particular nakshatra, in a particular house, in a particular rashi. It's a slice of that at the precise time when you were born, which basically means it is an astrological planetary representation of you. Your astrological chart is your truth. Somehow, since the past many years, we have been trained to believe that our astrological charts combinations are against us, which is basically saying that you are against you. The way you are is against you. That is where the disempowerment comes if astrology, or if any divinity is approached in this way. Now let's say somebody has a concerning placement or a concerning conjunction of planets in their chart. For example, let's say Moon or Ketu is conjunct, which plays with the mind, or let's say Saturn and Mars are conjunct, which is also something which gives frustration. Now basically an astrological chart indicating that means that that particular energy is within you. Instead of getting psyched out by this information, the idea of knowing it is how do I utilize it such that I can make the most of that particular placement in my chart. The example that I just gave, the Ketu and Moon conjunction, which plays with the mind. Ketu is depth, Ketu is patterns, and Moon is psychology, is the mind. If the same person is told that you have an interest in going in depth of things, so instead of using that energy to doubt people and being an overthinker, utilize the same energy in researching on something which will add value to you, which can usually be seen by the Rashi and the Nakshatra Moon and Ketu are conjunct in. Similarly, for a Saturn and Mars conjunction, which earlier, as I said, it brings about frustration, instead of using this particular conjunction as a manifestation of frustration, we can utilize this energy for exercising or for keeping yourself mobile so that that energy does not get even more pent up in our system, in which case it could lead to diseases. So you see, the idea of, or the way to approach astrology is not from a point of view to get psyched out by it, but from a point of view of understanding our sanskaras, what are we born with, the positives that we are born with, which we are enjoying in life, and certain other knots that we are born with, and how can we untie them, which is the reason why I say that be very, very careful of who you are getting a reading done from, of who you are getting an astrology or a tarot or a numerology, or for that matter any akashic records and whatnot these days we are hearing. So be very mindful for your own sake of who you are exposing yourself to, because your astrology chart, or when you go for a tarot reading, your energy field is susceptible to the answers of the other person. See, in the earlier days, that's the reason why it was very important for the advisors, for the astrologers to also have they were all rounders. They also had a sense of how psychology works, what words to use to say the tough things as well. Will always try and caution you if that is what they see. But however, the idea is to begin from the beginning, to go back to the roots and see that how do I work around my strengths such that I heighten them and I make more use of it, such that I attract more opportunities, and also how do I untie these knots, or can I untie these knots, and going forward, how do I utilize that pent up energy. Namaskar, Radhe Radhe.